So many of us can't seem to live life. We can't learn to appreciate the things around us and the people in our circle. We always get caught up thinking about the things we could have done, the words we should have said, the actions we could have taken. But we can never acknowledge the fact that we can't go back in time to fix our situation. The only thing we can fix is how we view them. I realize that succeeding doesn't come unless we learn to accept the life we have lived. Success doesn't come unless we accept who we are. And yeah, I could agree that it's hard to live life with our regrets, but what can we do to change what has already been done? Who are we to make use of what we have? We're the ones in control of our lives. We have the decision to make things better or worse. But most of the time, it seems as if we choose to suffer. And when we suffer, we cause more pain to ourselves in reaction to the suffering. We can't accept what we've done, and we continue to repeat a cycle that consists of the past and a constant desire to feel what has already been felt. There's no going back. We don't have time machines. The only way we can fix our problems is to really live in the moment, be present, and accept things as is. The past and the future are non-existent. They both consist of a time that isn't real. Reality is what's happening in front of us at this very moment. So nothing else matters. We use our past to put ourselves down, and we use the future to believe in something that doesn't exist. Being present saves us so much time in a world that revolves around an ultimate clock. And it's ironic because being present removes the thought of time and allows us to complete whatever needs to be done. It opens up enough space to complete our task without ever having to think about how much time we have left. The past is the past. We can't take anything from it. To live with regret is to free us from the time that has already been. We struggle because we overthink. We allow past feelings to dictate our current decisions. We allow our ego to consume our bodies and make use of what it believes is right. If we really want to accept our past, we have to learn to step up towards our ego. We can't let it consume us anymore, because life will continue on. And we are nothing but a small part of the world's mission. So why not learn to live with our regrets? All of this won't matter eventually. So the fact that we stay living in the past shows that we can't live to see through the vines. I like to say that the past is non-existent. I say it all the time. I know we all have a past, but we get confused a lot and believe that the past is the anchor for all our decisions. We believe that it's the anchor for all of our feelings in the present moment. But we are not our past. Who we were yesterday does not determine who we are today. Rain falls, but we don't have to let it fall on us. There's always a roof for us to stand under. And even if there isn't, the rain eventually dries out. The clouds eventually pass. The earth doesn't rotate backwards so the rain could come back. The rain simply comes and goes, so we learn to accept it as a mere thunderstorm. All regret has to offer is more interest towards the price we paid before we die. And added interest is never good. Acceptance removes interest and instead adds for a more interesting story. Acceptance allows us to be who we are, and it allows us to create the most out of what we have. We don't have to sit down and pout anymore because we know what we're capable of. To be who we are is to realize the potential in our stories. Living in the moment brings forth spontaneity, and it shows that we are special in our own ways. So learning to live with regret will only make life easier. With the world we live in now, we don't need the added stress of the past. We can care less about it because it doesn't exist. The only form of existence the past has are photos, because photos make up for looking back at what we've been through. It's literally the physical memory that we can store in our drawers instead of our minds. So live in the moment. Learn to live with regret through acceptance. Be who you want to be and appreciate this thing we call life. We can't take anything with us when we go, not even our failures. So put an end to the thoughts about them and be free. This is Left in Between. hosted by your boy, Mike Valentine, aka Trigger Mike, the one and only. Y'all heard it here first, all right? Y'all be easy.